All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, time of this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, the Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, now, the lesson, short lesson, going into RFK Jr., okay? RFK Jr.'s bunkers plan to fit every American with a tracking device, man. A wearable, okay? Because we understand the times that we're coming into, man. While these people are just living life, all right? They don't understand that Esau is finna get rid of this current monetary system, and bring in a digital monetary system where your payments, buying and selling, purchases are going to be done cashlessly, digitally, through a CHIP that they're going to want inside every man, woman, and child, and they're going to be able to track you. It's going to have your health records, your medical records, your identification, going into, it's going to have these things, man. All right. And so Khan, man, we in those times. It says RFK Jr. wants to fit all Americans with a tracking device within the next 4 years. The Health and Human Services Secretary revealed his plans during the House hearing yesterday, saying the devices like Apple Watch, Fitbit, Whoop, and Oura Ring were key to the Maha agenda, because all this is gradualism, man. It says he said the technology could help people lose weight and exercise more regularly, as well as take control of their health and encourage good judgment about their diets, about their physical activity, and about the way that they live their lives. Okay, in an effort to get a smartwatch, ring, or monitor on every American, RFK Jr. said he is planning to launch one of the biggest advertising campaigns in history to encourage more people to wear devices, which range from $99 to nearly $800. The health secretary said officials were exploring how the government could pay for the devices for some Americans, man. But all right, the point is going into this gradualism, because what they wanted to do is phase out cash, and now you have people wearing the wearables, all right, that could track, their heart, their health, Apple Watches. They could pay with the Apple Pay on the Apple Watch, but soon they're gonna want this technology in you. And see, another thing this devil does, all right, because these devils know their agenda, and they know their plans, but the way that they push it towards the people, as if it's something to benefit them, man, as if they're these humanitarian, as if they're here for good, man, but they're the devil. All right, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, and a part of these devil devices, is gradualism and conditioning, man. Gradualism are when things are done, step by step, slowly but surely. And in most cases, gradualism basically goes into, well, let me just say, in cases, gradualism goes into when things are done step by step, slowly, that it's hard to even recognize that there was a change, because it's done so gradual. About time you get there, you won't even have realized, man. All right, and this is what these devils do. They go gradualism and conditioning, because conditioning goes into becoming accustomed, becoming used to. All right, and see, the world is becoming accustomed to using less and less cash through these electronic, contactless payments, these digital payments, man. All right, gradualism, okay, using less and less cash. And people having these wearables, the Fitbits, the Apple Watches, not having to use cash. They can just pay with, all this stuff is gradualism and conditioning for what? The MOTB, the micro C-hip, man. The micro C-hip. All right, because the time that we're coming into, let's just get the scripture. That's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 17. It says, verse 16. It says, and he, who's the he? The tabernacle of Edom. Okay? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right? The MARK, Okay, when you go into this word M-A-R-K in the Greek word is charagma, which go into scratch, etching, then carved, sculpture, graving. Okay, basically a cutting, man, because they're gonna have to make a cutting into the flesh. All right, so you can receive this CHIP. When you go deeper, it goes back to the word charax. The Greek word charax, which goes into a pale, stake, or palisade. It was basically a sharp-pointed instrument, because they're gonna have to use a sharp-pointed instrument to make that cutting into the flesh, so you can receive the CHIP, man. Okay, and these are the times that we're coming into. All right, it says in what? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. The time that we're coming into, you will not be able to buy and sell, because as this devil is promoting, every American, to have a wearable in the next 4 years, what's going on behind the scene? They passing legislation, for what? For crypto and digital assets, because these are the times that we're coming into, man. Where they're going to usher out this current monetary system and bring forth a digital one, man. All right. And this C-HIP, all right, this technology is what they're going to want inside every man, woman, and child. Okay. So, of course, he would speak about Americans wearing a wearable is for what? Conditioning and gradualism, man. These are the times that we're coming into. The C-HIP is going to be able to hold records, man. All right. So it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, because they're going to bring in a cashless society. All right, where things are going to be done digitally, cashlessly, through what? Through this CHIP that they're going to want inside every man, woman, and child, man. You will not be able to buy and sell. You will not be able to make payments. You will not be able to make purchases without having this CHIP. You won't be able to take part in everyday life and everyday society, man, without having this CHIP, man. And these are the times that we're coming into. And these people are in darkness, man, that they can't see these things. Okay? All right? And this is the hour of temptation as the scriptures go into. All right? When this is implemented, that's the hour of temptation, because then the people are going to be tempted to take it. The scriptures say to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. This shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth, And all these nations, although they seem to be against each other, they're all in agreement to bringing forth this digital system, man. All right? So that's really the point. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out. Give infinite praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.